Back in here, man. CEO, man. We on this Savage Drive. Y'all know what time it is. Savage Drive time, man. We out in what's some moves, man. Making some moves, making some plays. Let some people get in here, man. I need y'all to put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, man. See what's going down, man. This afternoon. Afternoon number 3. A lot of shit going down, man. It's going down for sure, man. A lot of people tapping in, seeing what's up, man. Getting to it. Just picked up my son, got him situated, man. I got a couple more errands to run. Trying to really figure out to eat, man. I wanna bust down that Chipotle. Really wanna go to Chipotle, but I don't know, man. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I be on this motherfucker fucking up the audio. Is the audio fucked up? Just Black, what's good, homie? What's good? Hey, Sugar. Just Black, man. What kind of business you trying to get off into, man? You crunk up the entrepreneurship stuff yet? What you thinking about taking over, man? What kind of investments you thinking about making, man? I know you on that page. Yeah, Vonnie B in the building. What's good? Can you share your journey on becoming a trans? A trans what? They already done deleted your ass. You already out of here. Sent your ass straight to the roof. Say Young, what's good? Trying to make sure y'all can hear me. Make sure I'm clear, man. I'm back in the building. CEO Hockley, Savage Drive, man. Y'all know we rolling out. We ain't doing no plan. Just dropped my youngin' off. Now I'm out in traffic, man. Really trying to figure out what to eat, man. I don't want to go to Chipotle. I don't want to go to Chipotle. Now, train wreck. They blocked you, but they didn't delete you, man. Don't come in here trying to suck no dick. We don't do that over here. You can't do that in this chat. Yeah, you come in and you salute a real one. If not, I'm going to have them send you to the upper room. Oh, they hid you now. Yeah, you gone to the upper room. Yeah. Gone, send that nigga ass to the upper room. Now you just got to listen to me. You can't type. Yeah, you gone to the upper room. Shout out to Sugar in the building, Vonnie B in the building, all the pretty women over here. All the pretty women over here with CEO, man. They tapped in. Yeah, ain't no Diddy shit over here, man. Yeah. Shout out to P. Diddy, man. We need to write P. Diddy a letter. Yeah, we need to send P. Diddy some mail. Send P. Diddy a kite, man. Can you imagine being a billionaire in jail? Can you imagine touching $1 billion and waking up in a cell? Man, that gotta be hard. I wonder how long it's gonna take Diddy to start freaking off in jail. Like, you had all them motherfucking freak offs out here. Boy, what kind of parties you finna have in that motherfuckers? They got plenty baby oil in jail. They got plenty baby oil in that motherfucker. All they got is baby oil. Say I couldn't imagine that brother wouldn't do such a thing. What Black say? I got all the stuff for the shirt business. The printer. All right, man, we're gonna have to lock in. Yeah, we're gonna have to lock in, man. I got some game for you on the shirt game. You know, that's my thing. You think a billionaire smart eventually, but he not. Yeah, man, like, imagine the freak offs that nigga gonna have in jail. Yeah, like, niggas be freaking out. I told y'all, I walked into a prison orgy. Yes, right here. 12120 Savage Drive. My third day at that motherfucker, third or fourth day in that bitch, I walked into a Diddy party in prison and almost fainted. That shit ruined my eyesight. Yeah, I was blind in one eye for about 6 months. Yeah, I'm talking about blind like a motherfucker, man. In one eye for about 6 months. See, when when a man, when you see another man's private parts in prison, we call that burning up, like it burn up your eyes. Yeah, nigga, I had nigga my motherfucking eye was my eye was blurry for 6 months. Serving the people. Good news, Jesus died and rose up for you. Well, tell Jesus, come kill these bills, nigga. Yeah. Come spill the bill. Come kill these motherfucking bills. Make one of these bills die and rise up. But yeah, man. Y'all think Puffy gonna quit freaking off now that he in that cell? Shit gonna get hard, man. We had a great show this morning, man. If you don't know, you need to tap into the Rise and Grind morning show every morning, Monday through Friday, man. From 9 p.m. to 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yes, I'm out here in Texas, the Houston, Galveston area to be exact. And we had a great show this morning. Like every morning is a great morning. If you think one morning ain't great, try missing a motherfucking morning and tell me how that worked out for you. Yeah, if you think you ain't having a great morning, try missing one. And then come back and tell me what happened to you. Yeah. So we had another great morning this morning, and I was shedding light on the big Jook and the young Dolph situation, right? And it was brought out in trial. We don't even have to say it's rumored, because it was brought out in trial that Big Jook put $100,000 hit out on young Dolph. Those two brothers that killed him took up the contract without the payment and only got $800. Well, everybody was in shock, like, wow, $800 to kill Dolph is crazy work. But nobody really put it into the context in which I talked about this morning. That $800 was to kill two people. Big Jook lost his life too. Yeah, Big Jook paid $800 for Dolph to die and for him to die. That shit worked both ways, man. As my grandpa used to say, man, you catch that shit coming and going. Yeah, coming and going. You catch that shit going both ways. And that's exactly what happened in that situation. You do know the world is round. Not only is the world round, the world is spinning. So if you go too far that way, if you go too far right, you end up going left anyway. It's all the same shit, man. That's what I'm trying to say, man. So the minute he paid them young niggas that $800 to get Dolph, he got. And it's interesting, right, that they follow all the stuff with his murder. Like, they got 17 hours before young Dolph was murdered. They tracked the suspects 17 hours prior to committing the murder with all they was doing that day. Yeah, they tracked them. So my question is why they ain't made no arrest in Big Jook murder? Why the killers? Because Big Jook was killed in broad daylight at the funeral, sitting in the car with his mama. They killed Big Jook in front of his mama. Yeah, Big Jook paid $800 to get killed in front of his mama, man. Boss Lady is in the building. What's up, Boss Lady? Imagine that. Big Jook paid $800 for Dolph to die and to get killed in front of his mama, man. That $800 went a long way. Hey, man, y'all hit that like button, man. There's over 45 people in here, man. And there's only 9 likes. Double tap the screen, man. That's the game. Double tap the screen. I got 9 likes, man. And we in this bitch really talking business, man. Really giving out some news you can use. Shout out to Jeremy Mitchell, Cap Mitchell, 10 on the likes, man. K RZA with the scissors. Yeah, man, so I'm extending the conversation we had this morning because, you know, I only got a certain amount of time. But Big Jook paid $800 to kill young Dolph and to be murdered in front of his mama, man. He died at the funeral, outside the funeral, in the car with his mama. That's how much that $800 went. That's how far that $800 went. But my question is, why they ain't made no arrest in the Big Jook murder? I mean, the prosecutors and the states and the feds got all this information, but they have left Big Jook murder, quote unquote, unsolved. Yeah, they done left his murder unsolved. Why they done left his murder unsolved? Them boys worked clean on Jook. No, they didn't. Ain't no working clean, bro. I'm just telling you, Pico, how it works out here, man. These folks know what's going on, man. It's all instigation because they are monitoring Yo Gotti and seeing what kind of retaliation he's gonna do. They is monitoring Yo Gotti to see how far this thing gonna go. This is how the feds work. They done left these people on the street. They know exactly who done killed Big Jook. But they want more evidence on Gotti. So they waiting for Gotti to bust a move, make something happen. They leaving the fish out there. They don't want to clean the mess up. They can easily come in, clean up all the mess, man. Get all these people off the streets. Nah, that ain't how they doing it. That's why they never got Jook off the streets. When Jook got murdered, they already knew what was going on. The information was already told, man. Motherfuckers telling. You see 48 hours. Motherfuckers telling the minute they get into that bitch. Nigga ain't holding no information for 3 months. They telling the minute they walk in that bitch, they giving up the information. So they already had it, so they monitoring. So you think they monitoring Big Jook because they trying to make a bigger case out the situation. Shout out to Dwayne Parker, man, number 15 on the like, man. That's what I'm talking about. Pico, you hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Listen, finna step in this place real quick, but I need them likes to run up, man. I only got 14. There's 48 people in here. They are monitoring this situation, and they haven't arrested the killers that got Big Jook. Ain't nothing clean about killing nobody at a funeral in front of their mama in broad daylight, Pico. You can't work that clean. Can't nobody work that clean. When they talking about clean is dropping a bomb or a drone on a nigga ass and you ain't nowhere in the vicinity. You can't kill a nigga broad daylight with his mama sitting next to you at a funeral in the public and think you done work clean. That don't happen like that. Be right back. Hit that like button. Oh yeah, man, I'm back, man. Listen, the ladies in there say they listening to the show, man. They love the show, man. They in there listening to the show. Yeah, they say they love the morning show, man. Yeah, these some good people, man. They say they love the morning show. They say they saw the one yesterday when I was talking about Tupac and having to fight people about the bills. They love that. I just picked this up. This is a judge. Can y'all see that? Where Just Black at? Just Black. You still in here, Just Black? This is a judge, man. We getting Amber. Yeah, she gets some t-shirts made. That's the judge, man. We got a whole. I got about 30 or 40 shirts that I got with the judge on them. What else I got on here? 20. I didn't print the wrong thing or something ain't right. Oh, that's just an issue. Yeah, he go to 84. Just Black still in the building? What Just Black at? Oh yeah. Alright, who that? Who that, y'all? Who that on there? Who was that? What they say? Who was that? Who was that? Who was that on there, man? Who was that? Yeah, them things they're shipping out too, man. See, man, y'all got me jumping on my car. I'm trying to show y'all shit. Show y'all this shit. Show y'all that stuff when I get to the store, man. Hit the motherfucking like button if you in the building. Pico saying the people that killed Big Jook work clean. Ain't nobody work clean, man. Ain't nobody work clean, man. Everybody know what's going on. The laws know what's going on, but that's how dirty they is. They so dirty that they keep niggas out on the street as bait. Yeah, they keep niggas out on the street as bait. Yeah, they keep niggas out on the street as bait. That's what they do. That's how they do it. So the killers that killed Big Jook, they done left out on the streets. Monitoring, now listen, man, the feds of this investigation, and believe me, the feds have opened up an investigation into CMG. This investigation could last 5 years, man. It could last longer. It could last as long as they can fund it. See, y'all think a motherfucker gotta go to jail out the gate. It don't work like that, man. You know, they start picking motherfuckers up after a 7-year investigation into such and such, such and such. That's when they hit your ass. They want you to think you done got away, but they want you to think that they not watching. That's when they coming. Try to inform y'all, man. Tell y'all how this shit work, man. Yeah, it's no way they have all that information on CMG or on his brother, and they sitting there telling you in a trial that CMG paid for the lawyers. It's a full-blown investigation, man. Now, whether they bring down indictments or not, is based on how much evidence they collect. But they are, and they have been collecting evidence and information to tie a nigga ass in a knot. So y'all just be getting entertained, man. I'm trying to give you the proper instructions for what's going on. I'm sitting there telling y'all Big Jook paid $800 for them young niggas that killed Dolph, and that same $800 got him killed in front of his mama. The The same payment was for both souls, man. The same payment was for both souls. None of it is worth it. Niggas like, damn, $800. So y'all mean to tell me if Big Jook would have paid the $1,000, I mean $100,000, was $100,000 payment worth Young Dolph's life and your life? Tell me, I'm asking y'all, is it worth it? Is $100,000 worth somebody else's life and your freedom? But guess what? Man, we gonna go deeper than that. The $800 also paid, the $800 paid for Young Dolph murder, Jook murder, and both of them dudes to get a life sentence, man. Caramel, what's good? The lawyer calls 50K, you get caught. Exactly. What I'm trying to tell him, Tim Snow, is this, man. That money ain't worth it all, man. Big Jook only paid them $800 and they killed Dolph. Only for that same $800 payment to get him murdered in front of his mama at a funeral. For that same $800 payment to get two niggas life sentence in the penitentiary. Boy, that $800 went a long way. That's a hell of a value, man. That's a hell of a... Boy, nigga made $800 stretch. Now, I know motherfuckers that can make some shit stretch. They made $800 go a long way. That shit went a long way. So what I'm saying is, if nothing else you get out this trial is this. Why the killers of Big Jook haven't been arrested? Why they haven't even been mentioned in that trial? They didn't talk about that murder. They got all that information and want us to believe they know nothing about Big Jook's murder. It's because they using the murderers as bait to bring more CMG evidence in. Yeah, you mean to tell me, man, the man who plotted the hit was murdered in front of his mama at a funeral in broad daylight, and you mean to tell me the feds and the police don't know who did it? You mean to tell me in this trial, they had enough evidence to show what the killers was doing 17 hours before they killed Dolph? They went 17 hours before and followed the man from gas stations to this to that for 17 hours before he actually did the murder. And you mean to tell me they telling us they don't know who killed Big Jook? Man, y'all gotta know when y'all getting played on, man. You gotta know when game getting ran, man. Game is being ran, the traps are being set, and hey, somebody may be slayed. Like I say, since this murder, it has been an open investigation into CMG. And the reason the killers of Big Jook is not off the streets is because they need more evidence to come in. Y'all gotta understand that, man. Young Dolph and his finances are on high scrutiny, and he already knew that though. One thing about Dolph, man, he a real street nigga, man. He a real smart nigga, man. He didn't avoid investigations in the streets, so he get it, man. Yeah, Tank say he live in Memphis and Gotti can't come back here. I can agree. Gotti shouldn't come back. But what I'm saying is this. Big Jook only paid $800 for Dolph to be killed, not knowing that the $800 he paid was also for his life, man. That $800 cost him his life too. The shit, it's called a double-edged sword. The shit work both ways. 92 people in here, man. Hit that like button. The shit work both ways. It's called a double-edged sword. That's what I'm sitting there telling y'all. The $800 put 2 people in the grave, 2 people in prison, and Big Jook also paid $800 for a federal investigation into him and his brother's business, man. That $800 went a long way, man. Listen what I'm telling y'all. That $800 went a long way. If you understand what I'm saying, and if you hear me, type 800 in the chat, man. I'm trying to see who paying attention. Y'all not hitting the like button. So if you understand what I'm saying, type 800 in the chat, man. That $800 went a long fucking way, bro. Yes, that $800 went a long way, man. Big Jook thought he was getting over. Oh, I got 100 grand, but only get them niggas 8. And that payment was for your soul, man. And now, what I'm trying to tell y'all is that these prosecutors and these police and these attorneys are not on nobody's side. You wanna know why they ain't on nobody's side? Because they haven't arrested the killers of Big Jook. They are not trying to end the war. They are trying to pull CMG deeper into a superseding indictment, man. I don't think y'all understand what I'm saying. Superseding, man. Superseding indictment, man. They trying to bring him into something bigger than that. That's why they ain't that's why they haven't arrested Big Jook killers. But we will be sitting here looking at this shit as a form of entertainment when this is real life being played out in front of your eyes, man. You mean to tell me y'all got the Dolph killers, but y'all ain't got Jook killers? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all full of shit. Y'all letting this game play out. And this is what we talk about, the genocide of black people and about the streets and all that. This is why we say the game is rigged. So how long do y'all think they gonna let Big Jook killers run out on the street as bait? How long do y'all think they gonna let Big Jook killers run out on the street as bait? Tank say they gonna let them do it till the guy get killed. That's what Tank say. Or Gotti go to jail. So y'all see what kind of wicked game you in? You cannot win this game with these white folks, man. The best thing to do is not play the game, because they play just as dirty. They got all that power, all that intelligence, all that information, but they have not arrested Big Jook killers because they using them as bait. So they could have a superseding indictment and bring down CMG and Yo Gotti now. Man, it's a wicked world. It's a wicked game, bro. This game is wicked. This game is wicked. This game is cold-blooded, and we sitting here watching them give us all this information. But see, you gotta listen to what they not saying. They said all that about Big Jook. They said all that about the killers. They said all that stuff, right? But yet, the killers of Big Jook walking around Memphis or wherever they at free, and they know who they are. They know who they are, and they walking around free. I'm talking about real puppet master shit going on, man. Why would they let the killers walk around free? Because they provoking CMG and Yo Gotti to bust a move so they could record their moves and put them in jail. They know Yo Gotti hurt about that shit, man. Nigga smoked his brother in front of his mama at a funeral. They know Yo Gotti want blood after that shit, man. There's blood on everybody's hands, man. Everybody's hands got blood on it, man. Everybody's hands got blood on it, and ain't nobody too street not to get hit. Everybody's hands got blood on it, and ain't nobody too street not to get hit. But the problem is, the white folks make sure everybody lose. Say it was 250 on Jook head, and he tried to come to the city on the low. I agree with you, brother. And what I'm saying, they already know that. So they just, it's a setup, man. The streets are a setup. The streets is a myth, my nigga. This is what I'm telling y'all. This in real time. See, before this internet shit, we couldn't watch this shit in real time. This shit in real time. They know exactly who killed Big Jook. Tank is right here. He's saying it was a $250,000. Now, Tank ain't a prosecutor, and he know what's going on, right? So you think the police don't know what's going on, but the question is why they haven't arrested his killers. It's a reason why, man, because they play the game to knock everybody out, bro. The game is to knock everybody out. That's why you cannot be participating, right, in that street shit like that, because you can't win. So Jook paid the $800. He shorted the niggas. He didn't give them $100. He gave them $800, only to be murdered in front of his mama. And now they sitting back waiting on Dolph to make a move, or anybody else to make a move. How you know Key Glock won't get hit? How you know anybody else won't get hit? It's a war in the streets, and they won't end the war. They won't end it. They won't end the war. So they let Big Jook killers just roam the streets. They out on the streets. Just had a whole trial. Do y'all think Big Jook killers wasn't watching that trial? Do y'all think Big Jook killers wasn't looking at that trial? Big Jook killers was watching that trial. Looking at it, paying attention to it. Again, man, it's a lose-lose game, man. You got to get out the streets. You got to leave that shit alone. And if nothing else, man, you got to handle your business by yourself and without your phone. Straight up. You got to handle your business by yourself and without your phone. Or just leave the streets alone, man. Yeah, just leave the streets alone, because this shit don't love nobody, man. Nobody gets no love, bro. I don't give a fuck if you're a millionaire. I don't give a fuck if you're a nigga that ain't never made no money. I don't give a fuck if you're a dope fiend. I don't give a fuck if you're a gangster. I don't give a fuck if you're the president of the United States, man. This game don't love nobody. Ain't no love in this shit. It's a nigga in the chat. His name is No Love. No love. Tell him you don't love nobody, cuz. No honor, no love, no nothing, man. It's only pain, trauma, and grief. That's all you will experience from being a G. Pain, trauma, and grief. Whether you have money or don't have money, man. What's the sense of being rich if a nigga shoots you 100 times at the cookie place, nigga? What's the sense of having money? Got it? If you can't go back to the hood in which you came from. These are the things I'm telling y'all, man. Young brothers, old brothers, sisters, I'm telling y'all, this is the stuff we share on the morning show. This is the things that I'm telling y'all, man. They go no love. That's the only way you make it out. You gotta have real conversations about that shit, man. You gotta have a real understanding about this shit, bro. Because the media will have you fucked up and lost in the sauce, man. Whole time, the white man is explicit in that game. They haven't arrested Big Jook murderers. When do you think they gonna arrest the murderers of Big Jook? How long is they gonna let them stay out on the streets? Make sure you double tap that screen, man. All right, let's do this. Put this in the chat. How long do you think they gonna let Big Jook killers stay out on the streets? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? How many years do you think we gonna get arrest of Big Jook shooters? Shout out to my girl Diamond. Big ass. She in there whacking niggas. You doing right, send them niggas to the upper room. How long do you even think they, are we gonna say this? If you think they gonna make an arrest in Big Jook murder, put a 1 in the chat. If you think they not gonna make an arrest, put a 2 in the chat. We know they know who did it. 1 if you think they gonna make an arrest. 2 if you think they not gonna make an arrest in Big Jook murder. Look at them tools, man. Boss lady say they gonna come back in a couple months. Tim say they gonna make an arrest. Say they gonna make an arrest. How long is it gonna take, man? They got the information. They just exposed in the trial that they got the information. They got it. But how long is it gonna take, bro? What gotta happen? Again, these are the dirty games they play, man. So when I was looking at the trial, that's what I was paying attention to. They may not. Man, they knew who killed Tupac. They know who killed Biggie. Whether they wanted to spend money on arresting them or not is something totally different. Tim Snow, man. He done been to the feds, been to the state. Tim Snow, Texas prison stories say they move when they want to, or people are cooperating instead of being arrested. Facts. Only way they make an arrest is if they can connect another organization. Facts. Dolph was Memphis. They not worried about Jook. Yeah, but I'm saying, nigga, you get killed broad daylight at a funeral, sitting next to your mama, and then the police are already saying you was the person that hired somebody. So Memphis gonna let the wild, wild west shit go on like that? I just want y'all to use y'all brains, man, and understand that the game's being played, man. The shit is real, man. Yeah, the shit is real. This shit is real, man. This shit is real. This is real life. It's entertainment for us, but this shit is real life, man. We looking at and we watching this shit play out in real life. But for us, it's entertainment. Like, you know, for us, it's about some views, hit the like button. But for people that really been through this shit and understand there's some real life shit that's going on, man. And y'all need to pay attention. We just made it to the stove. This is where we film. This is where we do all the work at. Right here. Hey, what's up, my peoples? What's up, mama? You all right? What's up, Chris? In the building. You say you lost some money? How you lost some money? Oh, the Astros lost.
They out the playoffs.
They out the playoffs. How bad they got beat?
5-2.
No, I'm saying what was the series?
Oh, 2-2. I mean, it was best of 3, so 2.
Best of 3.
Yeah.
They lost. Is it sweet?
Yeah. They lost 2 in a row. At home.
Best of 3, and they got swept at the house with home field advantage.
Yeah.
They wasn't playing, bro.
Yeah, man, that's Chris, y'all. He finna cry. Tell the people what's up, Chris. You on live. Go on, start crying, man. Yeah, go on, start crying. Yeah, I left my phone here and it's been ringing, so I jumped on live with my people. Probably was my wife calling. See what's going on. I'll turn this shit off. Yeah. Alright, what y'all say? Even the police love heaven. The only thing they make a risk that happens. Dolph had much love. Yeah. But man, that's just what it is, bro. Like, they playing the game, man. They know all the information, so you know they know who killed Big Jook, but they haven't made any arrests. They waiting for somebody else to crash out of somebody bigger. They always want the bigger fish, man. It's always about the bigger fish, who can advance their career. It has nothing to do with morals. It has nothing to do with morality or protecting the community. None of those things. They will let these killers run around the community and do nothing about it because they want Yo Gotti. They need somebody to tear down. And until they get somebody that they can tear down, they ain't gonna make no arrests. Say Gotti has his own major concert in Memphis every year. Iconically, he brought out the same crew responsible for his brother's death one year to try to bring peace between the North and the South. Sometimes you can't bring peace, man. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta what they call that shit, scorched earth. Sometimes you gotta burn shit down to the earth, man. Yeah. Sometimes you can't bring about peace. Sometimes you gotta burn this motherfucker down to the earth. But that's just the truth, man. That's the facts. Hit that like button, man. We got 80 people in here. Tap that like, man. Double tap the screen 2 times. I just did it. You can do it too, man. Yeah, hit that like button, man. We just spitting real spill, giving it how it go. Whether you like it or not, man. But we back this Friday. We gonna be back Friday playing Dolph, man. Yeah, and I play Yo Gotti every morning, man. Yeah, that's just what that is. But yeah, man, we finna get out of here, man. I need to find me something to eat. It's time for me to get my grub on. I'm gonna have to let y'all go. Let y'all go do y'all thing, man. Enjoy y'all day, man. It's been the afternoon drive. It's been the Savage drive. And we've been speaking real facts. Truth. $800 goes a long way when you playing the wrong game, man. $800 go a long way when you playing the wrong game, man. Get your mind right. Stay in it. Stay at it. Stay active. Catch me in the morning right here, Rise and Grind Morning Show. We be back. Salute. I'm out.